Armadillos in Indiana? You've got to be kidding me. That's the reaction most people have, until they spot one waddling across US 41 at dusk. Suddenly, the joke isn't so funny, and curiosity takes over. Welcome to the new normal in the Wabash Valley, where the armored, insect-loving 9-banded armadillo is quietly staging a population boom. If you've caught a glimpse of what looks like a tiny, helmeted tank scuttling through a soybean field, your eyes aren't playing tricks. The armadillo invasion is real, and it's accelerating. But here's where it gets controversial. Some wildlife biologists argue that this isn't just a quirky range expansion. It's a living, breathing climate change billboard. Warmer winters and longer growing seasons have turned the Midwest into a welcome mat for species once confined to the deep South. Others insist the shift is purely opportunistic. Highways act like conveyor belts, and armadillos are simply hopping on for the ride. Which side are you on? Let's break it down in plain English. What exactly is an armadillo? Think of it as nature's oddball mashup, the body of a small cat, the armor of a turtle, and the appetite of a vacuum cleaner set to insects only. Armadillos belong to their own exclusive family, Dasypotidae, and they've been perfecting the art of digging for ants, beetle larvae, and earthworms since the age of the saber-toothed tiger. From the Amazon to the Wabash, a 3-million-year road trip. Brad Westrich, an Indiana Department of Natural Resources biologist, likes to remind people that armadillos didn't just hop a greyhound last week. Their ancestors began inching north from South America millions of years ago, crossing land bridges and river systems long before the first human ever set foot on the continent. The 9-banded armadillo, the only species tough enough to make the journey, finally punched its ticket to Indiana around 2003. Since then, sightings have snowballed. Why the Wabash Valley? Picture a buffet laid out along every interstate. Moist, shaded ditches packed with earthworms, mowed rights-of-way, teeming with grubs, and culverts that stay cool even in July. Armadillos adore these edge habitats because they mimic the forested riverbanks they evolved to patrol. Terre Haute and Evansville sit at the crossroads of two major highway systems, so the critters funnel through like travelers at a truck stop diner. More roads, more insects, more armadillos. Simple math. Are they dangerous? Short answer, not to humans. Armadillos are shy, nearsighted, and far more interested in beetle larvae than in your ankles. Long answer, they can become a backyard nuisance. Their constant rooting leaves cone-shaped holes in lawns and garden beds, and their burrows can undermine sidewalks or shed foundations. Imagine a gopher with a backhoe, and you get the picture. And this is the part most people miss. Armadillos can carry leprosy. The risk of transmission to humans is extremely low. Experts say you'd practically have to French kiss an armadillo to catch it, but the headline still sparks fear. Should we be worried, or is this another case of media hype? Drop your take in the comments. Looking ahead, Westrich predicts the population will keep climbing as long as winters stay mild and roadside habitats stay buggy. That means more late-night "what on earth was that" moments for drivers, more lawn care headaches for homeowners, and more heated debates at local diners over whether armadillos are adorable oddities or harbingers of ecological upheaval. So, Wabash Valley residents, the next time you see a gray, armored blur scurry across the headlights, remember, you're witnessing evolution in real time. The question is, do we roll out the welcome mat, set up road signs, or start drafting armadillo-specific zoning laws? Your turn! Are armadillos the coolest new neighbors we never asked for, or an ecological red flag we're ignoring? Sound off below. Let's see if we can armor ourselves with better understanding before the next wave arrives.